Hello and welcome to another Arkeys video where we are going to have a look at one of the newly added cars coming with the update 1.48. It is the Volvo 240 Estate, a car I had a lot of fun driving back on Gran Turismo 4 and I'm happy that it's back. The boxy design of the 240 series actually goes all the way back to the mid-60s, where the 140 series replaced the 120 series, also known as the Amazon in Sweden and Denmark. But in 1974, the first version of the 240 series was born, and then it just kept slowly evolving all the way up until the early 90s. But we are about to jump into the game. This is Thursday evening. We've got 5 new cars added to the game, but we are only going to focus on this car in this video. So we're jumping into the used car dealership, picking up the Volvo, and let's start it up for the first time. Oh yeah, what a beast. Don't you just want to head up to the nearest IKEA by now? But we are doing something different. This is the weekend of the 24-hour race at Nürburgring, so we are taking a quick race at Nordschleife. I have turned off all race information. I'm in VR and the car is completely stuck. And we have been put together with a wide variety of road cars. This was actually good fun, even though it's just an offline single-player race. And you can see 110 horsepower in a Golf GTI is quicker than in this big lump of Swedish steel, with aerodynamics only slightly better than a garden shed. But we are trying to just send it round the outside, and look at that Volvo go. And I had really trouble keeping up with this MX-5, but I am being all brave coming into Adenauer Forst around the outside all the way onto the curb, but we managed to survive. This car's standard suspension can take a beating. Now I'm being outdragged by the MX-5. You can see this car is really struggling. Also with the gearing, it has got extremely long gearing and hasn't got the power to make it work. So I just have to send it. So we are being brave once again. We are going side by side with the MX-5 coming through this section and through the slow corner here, and yeah, a bit onto the curb as well, and had a bit of slide on. It's actually a bit tricky to even get this car to slide. And here we've got some AI with zero spatial awareness, so I'm being blocked on the inside, so we just need to go for the outside then, and we are sending it through here as well. We get past that disgusting Toyota Aqua, and I just need to try to stay ahead here. But now it's uphill for a long time, and this old Volvo is struggling. I'm just ringing out third gear. I cannot upshift to fourth gear, it will just bog down completely, and I am just getting passed by that MX-5 that just breezes past me. But we'll see if I can be any braver through some of the upcoming corners. That was through Bravery Corner, and we are getting closer to the carousel as well. And yeah, I think we're just going past on the outside. I know this is the slow AI, but I had heaps of fun, and I will highly recommend this, especially in VR. Turn off all information, just go for a fun race and see which cars you are put up against, and just have some fun. We are going through the carousel there, and I'm almost about to lose it there. You can make this car slide if you are silly enough. And now we are coming down towards Brünchen, and yeah, a bit of a slide. I touched the grass there, and we make it through YouTube corner in spectacular fashion, coming up the hill now. I just need a roof rack and some bicycles that will just complete the picture. Now the rain is coming back. We are towards the end of the lap, and I am almost about to lose it as well as I'm coming through here, almost end up in the gravel, but we managed to keep the big boat alive, and we are going through the mini carousel as well. And now we've got the long back straight as well, and once again this car will struggle. You can see as we jump to the outside footage that this is really uphill, and the long gearing and the underpowered engine is really working hard. The MX-5 is just breezing past. I might as well just get out and walk instead, but we just need to be really, really brave. Now it's downhill again, and the Swedish brick is picking up some speed again, And as we're coming into the final section, you will see The AI is going really slow, so we are catching up quickly, and I am just going to send it through these final corners. This car actually handles rather well. I know it's underpowered and it's easy to control, but I was surprised that it did so fairly decent, and we managed to get the win against the AI. I know it's just the AI. But that was fun, but since this is a Swedish car, we need to try it out in the snow as well. This is what this is built for, so we are jumping onto Lake Louise and we are going to have a quick race here, and we are trying to take the white line, and once again the thing really killing this is the very long gearing. I don't think I even touched 5th gear doing this video. I barely touched 4th gear, so an instant improvement on this car could be a close ratio gearbox. Now we are fighting a Citroen DS because, yeah, why not? Now we are trying to send it on the inside. That didn't really work, so we just need to be patient for a bit more. We are going to jump ahead now. We are at least ahead of the Citroen DS. We've got a small Mazda chasing us down as well as we are sliding through that corner. Once again in this race we had a wide variety of cars racing each other. Really good fun just to see what the game makes up for you when you pick that quick race in an oddball car, and especially the car leading the race was a bit of a surprise, but we will get to that. We are moving ahead, going sideways through that corner as well. Really good fun sliding this big station wagon around, and we are slowly but surely catching up to some of the cars ahead. We are chasing down that Golf GTI, and now we've got yet another, that's a Honda Fit, isn't it? Yeah, one of those hybrid cars. And we are slowly but surely making our way through the pack. Now we've still got that GTI. Sorry, I needed to go for that gap there. Now we've got some old Skyline, I think, up ahead. Really a nice sounding car as well. But let's see if this 109 horsepower Volvo can catch up to it. I think we might catch up to them. It will take some time, but we are on the snow. This car is supposed to be OP on the snow. We are indeed catching up to that Skyline, sending it around the outside, going completely drift mode through the final corners, and now I think we've got only one car left to chase down. And as we're getting closer, I realize it's the 20 million credit old Alpha, and that car actually has a lot of power. At least it has more power than this old Volvo, and I really had trouble keeping up with it. I managed to briefly get ahead, but it's just got way much more power on the straight, so it's just pulling away like I'm not even there. I still managed to get closer in the corners, but as soon as we are on a straight, it's just pulling away again. And we are getting towards the end of the race, and I might start getting a bit desperate. I would really like to beat the AI on this race. So as we are getting towards the end of the race, I am going into full desperation mode. We are going through the final corners now, and I am just going to send the Swedish brick into the side of the Alpha, trying one last desperate move to get a win, but the Alpha will get me at the end. I hope you enjoyed this video, a short review and a bit of racing in the completely stock old Volvo. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.